I cannot make my maiden speech without mentioning the name of the honorable member who first entered this House in 1976. Many from the 1976 parliamentary team are no longer among us. In fact, there are only 3 of them alive today. And this honorable member, Mr. Speaker, sir, is one of the remaining 3 persons from the 1976 cohort. The other 2 being the mighty sir Paul Jugnauth and a certain Mr. Pravind Jugnauth. Honorable Bérenger, you have often inspired, entertained, and impressed us with your knowledge and experience, and I can only pray that we see you at your absolute constructive best during the next 5 years coming. The preceding successive governments, led by the then Prime Minister, Dr. Ramgoolam, from 2005 to 2014, led this country to the brink of a catastrophic failure. We all know that. We all know how the situation was alarming already by the time the government took over in 2014. The economic growth was on a declining trend, the prospects were gloomy, especially for the underprivileged, and an increasing number of families was sliding into poverty, income inequality was widening everywhere. That is why we have to take our hats off for what our Prime Minister, Honorable Pravind Jugnauth, has achieved ever since he's taken over the leadership at the helm of this country. He has masterminded a new era of development and put the country on a transformative journey. And the result, Mr. Speaker, sir, speak for themselves. Today, the economy is on stronger foundations. The unemployment rate is trending down, and so is poverty. The income gap between the richest and the poorest is narrowing. Workers are now better paid, especially those who used to be at the lower rung with the introduction of the minimum wage. Our elderly are receiving a much higher pension. Inflation is low and under control. We are building the infrastructure of the future across the entire country.